The service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. I'd done wrestled with an alligator, I'd done tussled with a whale, handcuffed lightning, thrown under in jail. Only last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean I make medicine sick. I am the greatest, I said that even before I knew I was. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. The fight is won or lost far away from witnesses, behind the lines, in the gym, and out there on the road, long before I dance under those lights. It isn't the mountains ahead to climb that wear you out, it's the pebble in your shoe. I'm so fast that last night I turned off the light switch in my hotel room and was in bed before the room was dark. The name Muhammad is the most common name in the world. In all the countries around the world, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Morocco, Turkey, Syria, Lebanon, there are more Muhammads than anything else. When I joined the Nation of Islam and became a Muslim, they gave me the most famous name because I was the champ. Friendship is not something you learn in school, but if you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you really haven't learned anything. I believe in the religion of Islam. I believe in Allah and peace. The man who has no imagination has no wings. I know where I'm going and I know the truth, and I don't have to be what you want me to be. I'm free to be what I want. It's the repetition of affirmations that leads to belief. And once that belief becomes a deep conviction, things begin to happen. It's hard to be humble when you're as great as I am. It's not bragging if you can't back it up. I'm not the greatest, I'm the double greatest. Not only do I knock him out, I pick the round. Silence is golden when you can't think of a good answer. If you even dream of beating me, you'd better wake up and apologize. Only a man who knows what it is like to be defeated can reach down to the bottom of his soul and come up with the extra ounce of power it takes to win when the match is even. It's lack of faith that makes people afraid of meeting challenges, and I believed in myself. Life is a gamble. You can get hurt, but people die in plane crashes, lose their arms and legs in car accidents. People die every day. Same with fighters. Some die, some get hurt, some go on. You just don't let yourself believe it will happen to you. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. If you lose a big fight, it will worry you all of your life. It will plague you until you get your revenge. I'm the greatest thing that ever lived. I'm the king of the world. I'm a bad man. I'm the prettiest thing that ever lived. A man who views the world the same at 50 as he did at 20 has wasted 30 years of his life. It's just a job. Grass grows, birds fly, waves pound the sand. I beat people up. Rivers, ponds, lakes and streams, they all have different names, but they all contain water. Just as religions do, they all contain truths. I never thought of losing, but now that it's happened, the only thing is to do it right. That's my obligation to all the people who believe in me. We all have to take defeats in life. My only fault is that I don't realize how great I really am. My way of joking is to tell the truth. That's the funniest joke in the world. If they can make penicillin out of moldy bread, they can sure make something out of you. Joe Frazier is so ugly that when he cries, the tears turn around and go down the back of his head. I wish people would love everybody else the way they love me. It would be a better world. Wars of nations are fought to change maps, but wars of poverty are fought to map change. Age is whatever you think it is. You are as old as you think you are. Go up in an airplane. Go high enough, and it's like we don't even exist. I've made my share of mistakes along the way, but if I have changed even one life for the better, I haven't lived in vain. I used to tease Joe Louis by reminding him that I was the greatest of all time. But Joe Louis was the greatest heavyweight fighter ever. Hating people because of their color is wrong. And it doesn't matter which color does the hating. It's just plain wrong. At home I am a nice guy, but I don't want the world to know. Humble people, I've found, don't get very far. I should be a postage stamp, because that's the only way I'll ever get lit. I'm beautiful. I'm fast. I'm so mean I make medicine sick. I can't possibly be beat. My principles are more important than the money or my title. I've seen George Foreman shadow boxing, and the shadow won. Hell is the Arabic term for God. Stand up for God, fight for God, work for God and do the right thing, and go the right way. Things will end up in your corner.